A judge on Friday sentenced a Gardena man to 286 years to life in prison for murdering a woman and raping several others during videotaped bondage-style sexual encounters in South Bay motel rooms and his one-time Riverside County bedroom. Kevon Takeshi Ross, 33, kept his face hidden behind a sheet of paper for much of an emotionally raw sentencing hearing, avoiding looking at his victims, their family members or Los Angeles Superior Court judge. The judge described the proceedings as the most difficult trial he has ever witnessed. In late May, an Inglewood jury spent fewer than 4 hours deliberating before finding Ross guilty of the murder of 27-year-old Kelly Marie Nolan and 24 other felony charges. Nolan was found unresponsive in a Gardena motel room on Deck 12, 2015, after Ross, during a sexual encounter, wrapped her in cellophane and duct tape from her abdomen to her hair, including over her mouth and nose. Ad choice advertising and Red invented by Tees. Start your day with the news you need from the Bay Area and beyond. Sign up for our new Morning Report weekday newsletter. In total, Ross was found guilty of 25 felony counts, including 1 count each of first-degree murder and sodomy of an unconscious victim, 8 counts of rape of an unconscious person, 7 counts of forcible rape, 6 counts of sexual penetration by a foreign object and 2 counts of injuring a girlfriend. Kevon Takeshi Ross listens to the reading of the jury verdict, declaring him guilty on all counts, in his murder-rape trial at the Inglewood Courthouse on Wednesday, May 30, 2018. File photo by Axel Koester, contributing photographer. Detectives in the course of their investigation found graphic videos Ross recorded of his having sex with seemingly unconscious women. Some of the victims told police that they hadn't known how far Ross had taken their sexual encounter before they were shown videos he had recorded of them without their knowledge. Ross described Nolan's death as a bondage sex act gone wrong, and the other sexual encounters as consensual. Prosecutors argued they showed a consistent pattern of Ross introducing women to bondage, combining the sex acts with alcohol, then when his partners were inebriated taking their encounters to a dangerous level. Prior to Friday's hearing, one of the women Ross was convicted of raping wrote a letter to the court describing him as an emotionally manipulative man who pushed her to place her trust in him in order to prove her love. A second victim spoke during the hearing, describing the pain of learning months later how Ross had raped her after police found a recording of the sexual assault. "Something horrible happened to me, and I went almost a year without knowing," the woman said. The Southern California news group is not naming the woman, in order to avoid identifying a sexual assault victim. Nolan's parents recalled her as a bright light in the family, a kind, gentle, trusting woman who was devoted to her friends and who loved to dance. "Her true self always shone through," said Ann Nolan, Kelly Nolan's mother. "She was never judgmental and always saw the best in those around her." Greg Nolan, Kelly Nolan's father, said Ross, whom he described as evil, cared about no one but himself. "Any man who would do what you did to those defenseless ladies, you are a coward," Greg Nolan told Ross. Nolan's mother, Ann Nolan, thanked jurors, a handful of whom returned to court to watch the sentencing, as well as the other sexual assault victims who testified in the trial. "You stood up to evil and you won," Ann Nolan told one of the victims, who was watching from the courtroom gallery. "Your testimony, along with all the others, has helped put a monster away for the rest of his life." Judge Scott Millington said that, in his nearly 30-year career in the criminal justice system, he had never seen anything as brutal and demeaning as the evidence in the Ross trial. "Mr. Ross, what you took from those women can never be replaced," the judge said. "You took it in the most sadistic way imaginable, and you took it for your pleasure." Ross, a former UC Riverside student, did not address the judge during the hearing. A small group of his family and friends, including a woman who began dating him during his incarceration, sat near him, one of whom sobbed loudly when the judge announced the sentence. City News Service contributed to this report. AD Quality Auto 360p 720p 1080p. You might also like Vietnamese outrage as girl's killer in Japan escapes. Nikkei Asian review the unusual link between coconut oil and Alzheimer's memory repair protocol.com furniture that welcomes your peace of mind. Welcome to IKEA.com. Alex Lowe's 50th birthday celebration at Fullerton Bay, Singapore. Tatler.com building a rock-solid relationship, Sabrina Ho. Father's child porn images of herself. Mercurynews.com Olivia Nova dies, latest in string of porn star deaths. Mercurynews.com porn star Olivia Nova, who died Sunday, wanted to be. Mercurynews.com recommended by